I Want Answers is made possible by the Grand River Dam Authority, Rogers State University, the University of Oklahoma, Oklahoma State University, the Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation, and viewers like you.
The Locust Grove Pirates and the Commerce Tigers are ready for a mental melee here on I Want Answers. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Oklahoma's favorite high school academic team game show, I Want Answers. I'm your host, Jeff Gaffin. Well, our two teams tonight are the Locust Grove Pirates and the Commerce Tigers. Are you ready to play teams? Yes. Are you sure you're ready to play teams? Yes. Are you ready to play audience? Well, I know that I'm ready, because guess what I want? I want answers. We begin, as always, with the speed round.
The speed round consists of individual answer questions worth 10 points each. The first team member to buzz in gets to answer. No conferring between team members is allowed in this round.
All right, teams, ready for speed? Yes. Here we go. First speed question. Name the medieval system in which lords granted land holdings to peasants in return for services. Yes, Locust Grove.
The feudal system?
Feudal or feudalism, yes, that'll be fine. Good job. Next speed. What was the first Pacific Coast state admitted to the Union? Commerce, yes.
California.
California is correct, in 1850. Match the following nickname with this great American. The great compromiser, great compromiser. Is it William Jennings Bryan, Henry Clay, or Abraham Lincoln? Locust Grove, yes.
Henry Clay.
Henry Clay is correct. In what direction do typhoons, hurricanes, and tornadoes whirl in the northern hemisphere? Commerce, yes.
Clockwise?
Incorrect. Locust Grove, you get a chance? Go ahead.
Counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise is correct. What specifically were Mariner, Pioneer, Viking, and Voyager? Locust Grove, yes.
Space shuttles.
Incorrect. Commerce, you get your chance. Time on that. U.S. spacecraft, more specifically, not necessarily shuttles or space programs. So not quite specific enough. Name the only breed of dog that is native to the United States. Locust Grove, yes.
Blue Heeler.
Incorrect. Commerce. Go ahead.
Bloodhound?
Incorrect. The Boston Terrier. Math question. You do get extra time for this. If one angle of a right triangle is 30 degrees and the shortest side is 7, what are the measures of the remaining two sides? Commerce, yes.
8 and 9.
Incorrect. Locust Grove, you still get a chance. Yes, go ahead.
7 and radical 7.
Incorrect. 14 and 7 square root 3. Back to speed. In foreign trade, we sell more to Russia than we buy from them. Is our chief export to them machinery, food, chemicals, or clothing? Commerce, yes.
Clothing.
Incorrect. Locust Grove. Yes, go ahead.
Machines.
Incorrect. It is food. It is food. Name the only coach to lead two different teams to Super Bowl wins. Time on that. Don Shula with both the Colts and the Dolphins. And now our first video question of the evening, and this will be presented by Justin Alberti with the Grand River Dam Authority.
The quantity of electric energy expended by 1 ampere through 1 ohm in 1 second is called what?
Locust Grove, yes. Incorrect. Commerce. Go ahead.
Gigawatt.
Incorrect. A joule of energy. What famous American humorist said, quote, "When I was a boy of 14, my father was so ignorant I could hardly stand to have the old man around. But when I got to be 21, I was astonished at how much the old man had learned in 7 years," end quote. Who was it? Locust Grove, yes.
Benjamin Franklin.
Incorrect. Commerce. Go ahead.
Thomas Jefferson.
Incorrect. Mark Twain. Mark Twain. The foam on a wave is called what? Commerce, yes.
Froth.
Incorrect. Locust Grove. Officially, it is a white cap. White cap. In the Muppet movie, Rolf the piano-playing dog says, "I'm no Heifetz, but I get by." The joke is that Jaska Heifetz is not a virtuoso on the keyboard, but on what instrument? I'm sorry, time is up on that. It is the violin. Didn't quite make it in time. In Indian philosophy, a method of bodily and mental discipline devised to unite the spirit of the individual and the world's soul is designated by what now common term? Locust Grove, yes.
Meditation.
Incorrect. Commerce. Yes, go ahead.
Enlightenment.
Incorrect. Yoga. Yoga, which includes meditation, but yes. Name the historic city in the Middle East that includes landmarks such as the Via Dolorosa, Church of the Holy Sepulchre, Dome of the Rock, Wailing Wall, and Bethesda Pool. Locust Grove, yes.
Jerusalem.
Jerusalem is correct. And now our second video question of the evening, and this will be presented by Dr. John Schumann, the interim president at OU Tulsa.
What magazine has become so influential among car shoppers that some automakers now send pre-production cars to the magazine's test engineers for suggested changes before the vehicles hit showrooms?
Locust Grove, yes.
Autocar magazine.
Incorrect. Commerce. Time up on that. Consumer Reports. Consumer Reports. In a 1983 campaign to clean up at least one part of New York City, the mayor used fences and guard dogs. He had been attempting to remove what form of public expression often found on the Big Apple subways? Commerce, yes.
Graffiti.
Graffiti is correct. And that timer means our first speed round is over. The score stands right now with Locust Grove with 40 points, Commerce with 20 points. We will be right back.
The Grand River Dam Authority is Oklahoma's state-owned electric utility, fully funded by revenues from electric and water sales instead of taxes. GRDA electricity touches 75 of 77 counties in the state and serves as an economic development engine for all of Oklahoma. At no cost to taxpayers, GRDA also manages 70,000 surface acres of lakes, including Grand Lake, Lake Hudson, and the W.R. Hallway Reservoir. Annually, the efforts of Team GRDA facilitate over $450 million in economic activity in Oklahoma.
After finishing high school, I immediately got married and started my family. Without a college degree, I found that pretty quickly my options were limited. When I started looking around for a college program for working adults, I quickly found that Rogers State was a great fit. They worked with me to get financial aid, offered classes that fit my busy schedule, and gave me personalized attention that I couldn't get at a larger school. Rogers State definitely started me on my professional career.
At OU, you become
A free thinker.
A trailblazer.
A teammate.
You become relentless.
Artistic.
Passionate.
Innovative.
OU's #1 in the nation and the number of National Merit Scholars enrolled at a public university and is a leading institution for academic excellence and value.
This is OU.
This is OU.
This is OU.
This is OU, the University of Oklahoma.
Welcome back, everyone. Before we head into the advantage round, we'd like to take this opportunity to meet up with the Locust Grove Pirates. How you doing, Pirates?
Good. Yeah.
Oh, yay. Exactly. It should be a yay. Please introduce yourself, your name, your grade, something interesting about you.
I'm Michaela. I'm a junior, and I'm a dancer.
You're a dancer. Do you dance for Locust Grove?
No.
No. You dance for yourself?
Just on my own time.
Just on your own, okay. Any specific dancer music type that you like to dance to?
I like rap.
Rap. All right. A rapping dancer. You don't rap, do you?
No.
Okay. Thanks for being here. How are you?
I'm good.
Please introduce yourself.
My name is Seth Moore. I'm in 11th grade, and I like reading comic books.
Comic books, any specific kind?
Usually Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. Very good. He's like my top two. Hulk, definitely number one. All right, good. Anything else? Okay, comics it is. Thanks for being here. How are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, please introduce yourself.
I am Alex. I'm in 11th grade. Where's that? And I want to go to John Brown University.
John Brown University. That's not too far away from here. Says you're in your 4th year of being in the academic team.
Yes.
So you started when you were a newbie. Good. And you're also a member of the robotics team. What kind of robots do you build?
Any robots.
So is it like the real steel kind of thing, or Pacific Rim or anything like that?
No,
nothing
just
like
like
that.
little robots.
Just the little robots.
Yeah.
Household chores and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Maybe get one for me on the side. Okay. Thanks for being here. How are you?
I'm good.
All right. Please introduce yourself.
My name is James Richardson. I'm in the 10th grade, and I like to play chess.
Chess. Are you like a grandmaster or anything?
Not by any means.
Okay. So like I might have a chance to beat you, maybe.
If you've played a lot.
I play occasionally on my phone. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. It says you want to go to OSU for a degree in aerospace engineering, so going for the big money.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We like it. Got to keep our planes safe and everything.
Why not?
Good deal. The Locust Grove Pirates. And now, the advantage round. In this round, the teams face off by attempting to answer a speed question. The team that correctly answers then gains the advantage and gets the opportunity to answer 3 advantage questions worth 5 points each. Once the 3 advantage questions are through, it'll go back to speed questions to determine who gets the next advantage. The speed questions can be answered by anyone, but the answers for the advantage questions must come from the team captain. Welcome back, everyone. And now we're in round 2, the advantage round. Are you ready to play? Yes. You ready for questions? Yes. That's good, because I want answers. First speed question looking for advantage. In the late 1950s, Jack Kilby of Texas Instruments discovered that any number of transistors could be etched directly on a single piece of silicon, along with connections between them. Such devices containing entire sections of a computer are called what? Locust Grove, yes.
CPUs.
Incorrect. Commerce. Yes, go ahead.
Hard drives.
Incorrect. Integrated circuits or microchips, specifically that. How do you spell preference? Locust Grove.
P-R-E-F-E-R-E-N-C-E.
Correct. Advantage to you all. Your subject is starts with Q. Okay, ready? Number 1, 5 children born together at the same time.
Quintuplets.
Correct. 4 children born together at the same time.
Quartuplets.
Sorry?
Quartuplets.
Incorrect. Quadruplets. Quadruplets. A coverlet with stitched sections.
Quilt.
Quilt.
Quilt is correct. Very good. Back to speed. Identify the principle that says, quote, if anything can go wrong, it will. Locust Grove, yes.
Murphy's Law.
Murphy's Law is correct. Advantage back to you. Your subject this time is science. Ready? Number 1, the pivot point of a lever is called the?
Fulcrum.
Fulcrum is correct. Watts equals volts times what?
Time.
Incorrect. Amperes. Number 3, poor conductors are called what? Time on that. Insulators. Insulators. What was President Reagan's quip to his wife after being shot on March 30th, 1981 by John Hinckley Jr.? Locust Grove, yes.
If you're going to get shot, don't wear a nice suit.
Incorrect. Good one. I like that quote, but that is not it. Commerce. Your choice or your chance? No thought there. I forgot to duck. kind of fits. A novice is also known as a commerce, yes.
Greenhorn.
Greenhorn is correct. Advantage to you all. Your subject is words ending in AGE. Words ending in AGE. Ready? Number 1, respect or tribute.
Pass.
It would be homage. Descent from a common ancestor.
Heritage.
Incorrect. Lineage. Great bloodshed or slaughter.
Pass.
That'd be carnage. That's all right. Back to speed, looking for new advantage. The U.S. Public Health Service says that what habit is our country's most widespread example of drug dependence and causes more illnesses and death than all other drugs? Locust Grove, yes.
Addiction.
Incorrect. Commerce. Yes, go ahead.
Smoking.
More specific.
Cigarettes.
Correct. Advantage back to you, Commerce. Your subject is to give the relation of the first person to the second person. Okay? Number 1, John Adams to John Quincy Adams.
Son.
Incorrect. It is father. Maria Theresa to Marie Antoinette.
Mother.
Correct. Joan Fontaine to Olivia de Havilland.
Husband.
Incorrect. Sister. Back to speed. Oh, that timer means that our advantage round is done. Score stands Locust Grove Pirates with 55 points and the Commerce Tigers with 25 points. And guess what? We will be right back.
We face the day with purpose. We speak truthfully, if we need to speak at all. Promises are what we keep. Anger is what we don't. Whatever must be done, we do it. Until it's done. Until it's right. We show respect and work to earn it. We live this code. We are this code.
We are cowboys.
Are you a cowboy?
The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation is a proud sponsor of I Want Answers on RSU Public TV. Throughout his life, Gerald Westby worked hard to add to the quality of life through his legacy of support for the arts, arts education, and culture. The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation continues this work.
Welcome back, everyone. Before we head into round 3 of the whirlwind round, let's take a chance to meet up with the Commerce Tigers. How you doing, Tigers?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. I like it. Please introduce yourself, your name, your grade, something interesting about you.
My name's Abigail. I'm a freshman, and I play the saxophone.
Saxophone says you also play soccer and softball. It'd be hard to do that at the same time, though, because you have to like kick and bat. You don't do that, do you? Okay, that's cool. But you play sax while you're playing the sports, too? No? No. It's worth a shot. Thanks for being here. How are you?
Good.
Okay, please introduce yourself.
My name's Armando Montour, and I'm a sophomore.
Okay. Anything interesting?
I like archery.
Archery. What do you like to shoot?
Just targets I make.
That you make?
Yeah.
Not people or anything?
No.
Because that'd be bad. That'd be wrong.
Depending on the person.
Depends on the person. I guess sometimes
it could
it's
be
like
a wooden dummy.
Right, a wooden dummy. That's always safe. Good. Says you also like reading fiction. Any specific kind?
Harry Potter, Inheritance Cycle, that type of fiction.
Very good. All right. Well, thanks for playing. We appreciate you. How are you?
Wonderful. And
Okay.
you?
I'm awesome. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Riley Bailey. I am a freshman, and I am musically talented, and I have memorized the periodic table.
You've memorized the whole periodic table?
Half of it.
Okay, well, that's a big difference. Okay. So you're musically talented in what area? In what part?
I can play a lot of instruments.
Okay. Do you sing as well?
Yes, I can sing.
Okay. So you play and sing.
Yes, I can.
You know all the music theory and everything, or are you going to get around to that? You'll get around to that. Very good. Sounds great. Thanks for being here. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Caitlin. I'm a junior.
Okay.
And I love to read.
Okay, what do you like to read specifically? Or are you more well-rounded in your reading?
I hate nonfiction.
You hate nonfiction?
I hate nonfiction.
But it's all around us.
True.
But you hate it?
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll accept you for that.
Yeah.
The Commerce Tigers. And now, the Whirlwind Round.
The Whirlwind Round tests the team's ability to think on their feet. In this round, the trailing team gets to pick from one of 3 categories, and they get to choose whether they wish to answer the category's questions themselves or force the other team to answer them. The team will have 60 seconds to answer as many of the 10 questions in the category as possible, with each correct answer being worth 10 points. Then the other team gets their turn at one of 3 categories. Should the trailing team choose a category for the leading team will get to choose a category for the trailing team. Should any team correctly answer all 10 of their questions within a minute, then they will receive 10 bonus points.
Welcome back, everyone. And now it's time to handle the Whirlwind Round. Commerce, you're the trailing team at this point. Your categories are animal, 1945, or father and sons. Do you want to answer for yourselves or for Locust Grove?
For ourselves.
For yourselves. And what would you like?
Animals.
Animals. All right. We can do that. Your minute will begin after I read the first question. Ready? What animal has a Spanish name that literally means little armored thing?
Armadillo.
Correct. A black panther is really the black version of what cat?
Leopard.
Correct. What tiny herrings were first caught near the island of Sardinia?
Crane.
Incorrect. What's the best way to pick up a rabbit?
By the ears.
Incorrect. What do gorillas do when they're agitated?
Hit their chest.
Correct. What is considered the national dog of Germany? Its name means badger dog in the German language.
German Shepherd.
Incorrect. What is the smallest flightless bird?
Penguin.
Incorrect. What Australian animal's name literally means I don't know?
Kangaroo.
Correct. What is the main meat supply of China?
Fish.
Incorrect. What is called... that buzzer means your minute is up. Yes, that was pigs, by the way, the last one. Pigs. All right, Locust Grove, you get your chance to handle the Whirlwind Round. Do you want 1945, Fathers and Sons, or Inter?
Fathers and Sons.
Fathers and Sons, okay. Again, your minute will begin after I read the first question. Ready? The father was a poet, the son was a Supreme Court justice.
Pass.
The father became Prime Minister of England in 1766. The son held the same office beginning in 1783.
Pass.
The father was second president of the United States. The son was the 6th.
John Quincy Adams.
Correct. The father took the young son on several concert tours of Europe in the 18th century.
Mozart.
Need names.
Pass.
The father used the assembly line to mass produce automobiles. The son took over the company.
Henry Ford and Gerald Ford.
Incorrect. Henry Ford is correct, but not the other one. The father of the Jews was willing to sacrifice his only son to prove his devotion to God.
Abraham and Isaac.
Correct. The father was a general and captured Greece. The son conquered much of the ancient world. Time up on that. Philip II of Macedonia and Alexander the Great. Okay. All right. We got a closer match now. Locust Grove with 75 points. Commerce Tigers with 65 points. All right. Anyone's match. You ready to go back to speed to finish up this game? Are you ready for questions? Because I'm ready for answers. Back to speed. What religion prohibits the eating of pork and the drink? Locust Grove, yes.
Judaism.
Incorrect. The drinking of liquor and limits the practice of polygamy to 4 wives. Commerce, this is to you. Yes, go ahead.
Hinduism?
I'm sorry?
Hinduism?
Incorrect. Islam. Lewis and Clark were involved in the expedition of 1804 to 1806, sent to explore the United States to the Pacific. What 2 major rivers and 1 major mountain range were navigated and crossed along the way? Locust Grove, yes.
Red River, Mississippi River, Rocky Mountains.
Not all correct. Commerce. Yes, go ahead.
Missouri River, Mississippi River, and the Rocky Mountains.
Incorrect about the second river. Columbia River. Columbia River. Name the animal whose last line of defense against predators is to play dead. A convincing act. Yes, Commerce.
Possum.
Possum is correct. How many players are there on a team in field hockey? Locust Grove, yes.
9.
Incorrect. Commerce. Go ahead.
11.
11 is correct. Adding a C to the front of what animal name turns it into a melon? Look, Commerce, yes.
Antelope.
Antelope is correct for cantaloupe. The practice of training hawks is called what? Commerce, yes.
Falconry.
Falconry is correct. If you slept from 9 p.m. to 7 a.m., how many hours of sleep do you get? Locust Grove.
10 hours.
10 hours is correct. Oh, and that bell means our competition is over. And Locust Grove Pirates with 85 points. The Commerce Tigers with 105 points. Commerce, you will head over into the second round. Well played, both teams. That was great. Good comeback. You can applaud, audience. This is great. Yes, exactly. Well, that does wrap up this episode of I Want Answers. Thank you, teams, for playing. Thank you, audience, for joining us as we continue to explore the knowledge of our local Green Country High School academic teams. If you knew some of the answers, go thank a teacher. But if you know freedom, go thank a soldier. Until next time, this is your host, your tie-wearing host, Jeff Gaffin, saying, so long, everyone.
Follow I Want Answers on Facebook and Instagram, and watch previous episodes anytime at rsu.tv. Make sure to join us next week for another exciting competition here on I Want Answers. I Want Answers is made possible by the Grand River Dam Authority, Rogers State University, the University of Oklahoma, Oklahoma State University, the Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation, and viewers like you.
The Grand River Dam Authority is Oklahoma's state-owned electric utility, fully funded by revenues from electric and water sales instead of taxes. GRDA electricity touches 75 of 77 counties in the state and serves as an economic development engine for all of Oklahoma. At no cost to taxpayers, GRDA also manages 70,000 surface acres of lakes, including Grand Lake, Lake Hudson, and the W.R. Hallway Reservoir. Annually, the efforts of Team GRDA facilitate over $450 million in economic activity in Oklahoma.